What's up, guys? Welcome back to Miami Dolphins Syndicate. As always, I'm your co-host, Donovan Quick. Now, before we get started, please don't forget, like, subscribe, and ring the bell to get notifications for when we drop these videos. Little late to this one, normally not late. Had some personal stuff this weekend and couldn't get to it. But Byron Jones finally gives his first personal update since, his surgery back in March. We all know that he traveled a couple times with the Dolphins over the season. The one that went viral recently being the one against Cincinnati where he ran. And why is that significant? Is because he says he no longer can run or jump because of the injuries he sustained while playing this game. Now with that, he's also saying do not take the pills that they give you. Do not take the injections that they give you. Now, what are those pills? What are those injections? Those pills are basically Advil on steroids. So you take one Advil and you're fine for you. For him, it's like taking 10 Advil. Now, the shot is a Toradol shot, a cortisone shot. It's basically a pain-relieving shot. And it allows you to just play through immense pain. Multiple players throughout the history of the league have used it to play through torn MCLs, torn ACLs, torn meniscus, torn labrums in their shoulder, broken hands, broken pinkies, etc., etc. In the case of Byron Jones, I think a lot of people are getting lost in the fact that we don't know when his timeline is. So my educated guess in all of this is we know he played injured throughout the 2021 season when Brian Flores was still here. So for him to say don't take the shots and everything, those shots and everything are to get him to play. So my educated guess is that he took those shots over the 2021 season. Then, after Flores was fired and everybody else was gone, normally you would elect for a quick surgery right after the season ended. Season ends in, beginning of March or beginning of February. He didn't have his surgery until late March of 2022. So that's saying that he took his time, consulted a few outside doctors, and had his surgery. Now, through it all, he was supposed to come back by training camp. And from what reports are saying is that he stopped progressing in about August. And so I'm not sure if he took more of those shots or more of those pills. I don't think so. To try to get him over the hump. Mike McDaniel throughout the season, if you guys looked at one of our best videos so far as views, it was finally a good update on Byron Jones. And that was being that Mike McDaniel was saying that he was hopeful at one point that he would return, and we hadn't seen that throughout the season. To him to say that he was hopeful meant he was close. So, all these reports that have been coming out saying, Byron Jones, he's trying. I think those are 100% accurate. And I always defended this man's character. And some of you owe me an apology. Now, I know there's some conspiracy nuts out there saying that, he was running in Cincinnati, so how can he not run or jump? It's called a setback, guys. You have a setback. You go out there. If you go out there and they said, they're saying that he was playing through some scar tissue last year. Now, we all know Emmanuel Ocho. He was saying, a lot of times the team doctors will tell you, hey, no, that's scar tissue. You'll be fine. And they go get an MRI, and it's a lot worse than what it is. So he probably played through a torn Achilles last year, a partially torn Achilles, and it just, it got worse to the point to now it's super hard to rehab it. It's not like Nick Needham, torn Achilles, and you're perfectly fine to go get your surgery. You'll be back in 6 to 8 months. And now Achilles, we all know, is one of the hardest things to come back from. We all know Cam Akers didn't really return to his proper form until late this year. So we know, Achilles are tricky. And you know, his tweets did lean towards retirement. He says no amount of money or professional gain is worth the long-term chronic pain that this game has provided. And it certainly sounded like retirement, but multiple reports from Joe Shad, Barry Jackson have come out and said sources have told them that don't take it as a retirement speech. And so I'm not taking it as a retirement speech. I'm taking it at what it is that he was frustrated with his rehab process, and it's probably a lot longer and a lot tougher because he played through his injury last year when he probably should have had surgery. Now, that's my educated guess on it. If you guys have other opinions, feel free to drop it down in the comments below. I don't think Byron's done in this league. I do believe that he gets released with a post June 1st cut designation. So that way we could save $13 million. However, I don't think he returns to the Dolphins. I was hopeful at one point that we could sign him for cheap. But with all of this coming out recently, I don't think he comes back to the Dolphins. I think he leaves for a fresh start somewhere else. Can't say I really blame him. So I wish him the best of luck, and hopefully we get Jalen Ramsey. If you guys haven't checked out our video on that, go check it out. But yeah, that's all I got for Byron Jones as of right now. If you got anything you guys want to get off your chest, if you were saying you're right like I was, I mean I defended this guy's character, I don't know, so harshly. Some of you even made fun of me for you know, defending the man's character like someone I'm not supposed to know or something like that. So I'll take my apologies in the comments below. And for the rest of you that have conspiracy theories on you know, he could have played still, good luck with that. You have fun with those. Anyways, love you guys. Thank you for watching, and make sure be sure to tell someone you love them. Peace.